Hey listen, welcome to Rauta's Death Metal Reviews. Navalm is almost like T-bomb. This one comes from Ukraine with the album called Cursed Land. Now this is one of those very active bands that since 2013 has been releasing basically something every year. Started a few years earlier, the band really started to put metal to the pedal and creating lots of death metal within these past few years. And now after this one, which was released already early 2021, the band has already put out another one, so they have been doing a lot of stuff. However, for me personally, this one is so far the only Navalm release. But let's talk about that while I'll tune you in for a Metal Archive site on the background. As you can see, this one was founded in 2009 and since then they have been active indeed. And Cursed Land is an album that runs for 47 minutes. Pretty basic digipack release. Can't say anything bad about it. There are these lyrics, but just, in my opinion, way too readable. Just take a look at the sheer font size. But in case that doesn't really matter, this one is pretty interesting one. Now, to say this is death metal is kind of a, say, simplified version of what's going on. To be honest, this is something that could be kind of described as somewhat progressive death metal. Think about the later era death and you are, at least in terms of spirit, in the same page. The thing here is, this is not the most brutal act there, this is not the slowest nor the fastest, nor the most straightforward thing coming in the world of death metal, but rather like mid-tempo, give or take, with a little bit of faster parts as well, kind of a death metal, which then again also includes a lot of progressive elements. Certainly, there are parts where the band is kind of like more melodic, but definitely mostly this is operating on the progressive or at least somewhat more innovative ways of creating death metal. Now overall, where this fails is the catchiness and memorability, but where then again this one succeeds is actually creating something a little bit different. Now where there's a saying like you don't reinvent the wheel and so forth, and sometimes that isn't really necessary. When you just kind of have the right kind of a wheel and you plug some different parts, tune, custom, whatever, little bit, then you get something really interesting, and that's exactly what Cursed Land is offering you. Now, of course, for political reasons, Ukraine has been there quite a lot on the topics and I guess need a lot of support, so there is no reason why to skip this one, even if you're not a biggest fan of progressive death metal out there. This is an interesting release. Give these guys a go. Definitely worth listening to, even if not the best of the genre out there. I think interesting, maybe more than that, than just being greatness. But Navalm is definitely right there for you to figure out what kind of a progressive death metal is all about, coming from Ukraine. Take care and see you soon with more reviews coming your way.